Good morning. Happy Monday. So, holiday week is upon us, and we all know there's going to be times it's going to suck. Let's talk about some of the situations you can expect to encounter. Not every family, I would say 90% of the families, this is what I hear every year. You can expect someone to hit you up for money. Now, we have all run short at times, that's normal. No big deal. It's okay to say no. It is. It's perfectly fine to say no. It's perfectly all right to say this is not the time nor place and end it. Okay? You have the right to say no. It's your money. Also, you can expect to encounter at least one reactive abuser. A reactive abuser is a form of being a bully. And it's the person that will say something, do something, and then say, "Oh, I'm just playing with you. I'm just teasing. Can't you take a joke?" No. If it intentionally, listen to the words here, if what they are saying or doing intentionally hurts you or someone else, that's not playing. That's not funny. That's cruel. If there's someone, because I went through this. I was in a wheelchair for about 10 years due to a stroke. And I had a family member who thought it was funny. And they would make comments about the way I walked. I had trouble speaking for about a year. They would make comments about things I said and the way I spoke. They thought it was funny. And they would bring it to other people's attention. "Hey, have Brenda do this," or "ask Brenda to say this." And then they would laugh. Honey, it's not funny. It really hurt my feelings. They didn't care because it's about them. It's not about you. It's about them. They are reactive abusers. They're after the reaction. They're after the tears, the look of shock, the look of pain, the chuckles from whoever's around. That's what they're after. That's what they want. And just look at them. Say, "Really? Seriously?" And let it go. And then I'll say, "Fine, we won't play with you anymore. We won't joke with you. Thank you." And let it go. Don't let them get the best of you. They're after your reaction. Don't give it to them. Just hold back the tears. You know it hurts. Other people know it hurts you. And they will come to you later and say, "Oh, that's just their way. You know that's how they play. They just tease rough." No, they're an asshole. There's the difference. Stop enabling them. If you witness this, what are you going to do? If you sit there at the table and you're witnessing this, are you going to be the one chuckling along and not saying anything? You're going to say, "Hey, that's enough. Knock it off. It's not funny. It's cruel." Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. And, we're going to have a few drunks or people that are high or both, a nice, lovely combination. And, things are being spilled. Things are being dropped. Things are being broken. Things are being said. How do you handle it? Rule in my house, no smoking anything in my home. That's just not going to happen. And, we may have wine at dinner, but that's it. Once somebody starts behaving out of control, if you start acting drunk, you're going. I will put your butt in an Uber and send you wherever. It's your house. Take control. They may be a guest in your home. Do not enable bad behavior. Further, do not reward bad behavior. Don't say, here's $100. I'm going to put you in a hotel. No, put them in a hotel and keep the $100 in your pocket. Pay for it if you need to. Don't enable bad behavior. There are going to be people pushing other people's buttons, trying to stir stuff, whether it's political topics, religious topics, environmental topics, just things you see in the news. And they may not mean it in a derogatory, mean way, necessarily. Is right on the verge of reactive abuser, but it's not, because they're just standard topics everybody talks about every day. But they're a right fighter, which means A right fighter will argue with you till the earth stands still because they have to be right. They will not accept being wrong. It's their way or the highway. There's no black, there's no white. It's just strictly their way. Very frustrating. It's like arguing with a drunk. Best thing to do is shut the topic down. If it's getting out of control, voices being raised, the tables being, somebody slamming their hand on the table or being a fool, shut it down. Okay, change the topic. This topic is now tabled. Move on. It can be stressful. Also, other people's kids in your home, oh my God. Oh, this is always a big thing. I mean, my granddaughter's 11, and so she's never an issue. She's, actually 11 years old, going on 45, I think. She's no. She is never an issue. She is a good kid. But other people's kids, what's in this drawer? What's in this cabinet? They'll lock themselves in the bathroom. Then they get soap on their hands and they can't open or unlock the door. They plug up the toilet. They go through your jewelry box. Didn't grandma have a ring like this or a brooch like this? Or Mama, was this the brooch you were talking about that grandma was supposed to have left you? It's like, oh my God. If your house is not child-proof, my house is not child-proof. I don't have kids in here. I mean, on occasion, if Jeff and Jill come visit, but no. My house is not childproof. I tell anybody coming in my home, if they have kids, my house is not childproof. Keep your kid out of everything. I want that kid's butt on my sofa. Here's a book. Here's, pen and paper they can draw. They're not going through my house. If they have to go potty, you're going with them. Seriously. Because I don't want an incident. And people may say, boy, you're just evil. Yeah, okay. It's me. I mean, I'm serious. I do not play around, because something happens in your home, they can sue you. They can. That's not going to happen on my watch. I'm sorry. So when people come in with kids, you have kids, put the nice, expensive toys away. And I know your kids are going to want to show them off and say, oh, look what I have. They're going to break them. They're going to break them. They're going to take them. Bad things happen. Think smart. Try not to be ostentatious. You may have lovely things, lovely clothes, lovely jewelry. Don't show it off. Let your words and deeds speak to your glory. Not your furs, not your jewelry, not your paintings. Okay? Because all it's going to do is hurt somebody else's feelings and make them feel bad. It's not worth it. Just things to think about over the holiday. Be kind, be patient. It's one day. You can do this. Just be smart. Call me if you need me.